Hey, what's up guys? Jack here, and today got some more CTE footage for you. This time we're on Rupture again. Unfortunately, this is still the only map that they've got in the rotation. Apparently they're not adding the final map, Verdun Heights. That's the one that's kind of like on fire in the forest from what we've seen in the screenshot, so they're not going to add that one. But what they're going to do is kind of put all three in rotation, so Soissons, Rupture and Fort Vaux on various different servers, so we can play and give a bit of feedback. And today I'm using the Shosho Telescopic. This is one of the new DLC weapons that you've got to unlock in the game, and I have to say I am very impressed with this LMG, and it's not really like any of the other LMGs in the game so far because it's got an incredibly slow rate of fire with a 20 bullet magazine, but it's got the highest damage bullet in the support class. So within like a certain distance, it's actually got like the fastest time to kill out of all the support class weapons, and it just hits like a truck. It's an absolute beast. This is the telescopic version. You can get a different version of it as well, which is just iron sights, but it works out really well on this map because of the kind of distances that you're engaging at. And I just hopped on this morning to get a bit of footage because I'm doing kind of like a review video of the DLC weapons in the CT, like a roundup, like which ones are good, which ones are kind of just like meh, because some of them are kind of meh. I really like the Ribé Royale, the Ribé Roll, I don't know how to pronounce that, the gun that I was using on the assault class in the previous video. Someone who's French, please tell me how to pronounce Ribé Roll, Ribé Royale, because I don't know, and every commentator I've seen talk about it seems to pronounce it differently. Like I've watched like a load of English and American commentators, even some Europeans, and everyone just pronounces it differently. So someone who's French, in the comments down below, just spell it out for us please and let us know how you pronounce that. That'd be brilliant. The RSC as well that you get for the medic class is particularly good because within like a certain close medium distance, it's a 2-shot kill on the medic, which is pretty tasty. At longer ranges it really drops off, but there is kind of like a sweet spot. It's not really a sweet spot in the same way that the sniper rifles have a sweet spot, but you can actually get a 2-shot kill with it within a certain range. So the RSC is very good for the medic class. Now, during this game, I thought for a laugh, I'll put the chat on. Normally I don't have the chat on. I just turn it off and just forget it exists. But I thought, you know, just this once, let's see what's going on. Jack Frag's more like Gaff Frags. Jack Frags equals big crying kid. Alive com Jack. So much hate on this server. Why hasn't anyone called him Gay Frags? Lol. Jealousy. You mean Jack Frags? These guys are on point, and there's some real gems in the chat during this match. So I thought, you know, I've got to post. There's some top memes in this video. There's some top ket going on here, guys. I've got to talk about it. I've got to show you. It just gets better and better, guys. Commander Wolf's got the right idea. I love you, Jack Frags. You're the best, man. Thank you, Commander Wolf. I appreciate those kind words, even though I didn't reply to you in game. Is he even here? Yeah. Is anybody else getting stomach pain when playing this game? Yes, he is. Oh, yeah, he is. No. 21st place German team. It's so retarded. Recording? All these questions, guys, and no answers. They must have wondered what was going on. Am I recording? Am I doing a live commentary? Who knows? I don't think it's actually him. He doesn't have the JFrags logo on Origin. He's got a good point, but I don't use the JFrags logo on Origin. I use a wolf. Jack, for fuck's sake. I emptied 20 bullets into you. It is the real JF. No. It's fake. If it was a fanboy, it would be like JackFrags254 or something. JackFrags254? Is that a real username? I'm not sure. And then I get trampled by a horse. Gay Frags. If it is him, hey YouTube suck, smiley face. Suck on YouTube. Sup BoobTube. Now Frigman Gaming, BoobTube is a very different website to YouTube. No, Jack Fags sounds better than Gay Frags. Meanwhile, I'm trying to play the game, just absolutely cracking up at these guys. While all this shit is going crazy. Nunu admitted earlier that he suffers from autism. So let's be kind to him. So we won't get triggered. If I were a kid, then he would be arguing by now. Yeah, be nice to the autistic kid. Again, this kid starts with the crying. So they're kind of arguing between themselves now, I think. Just hours and hours and hours of free entertainment. You load up Battlefield and you expect to just have fun playing the game, but then there's a whole other element there on PC. You can read the chat, and there's some fantastic stories. I mean, the plot thickens later on. You'll see exactly what happens, and we find out a lot about these people that maybe we weren't expecting to find out about. So console guys, you're missing out. Although I do suppose that on console people tend to use headsets a bit more because you get a headset with a console, right? Or you used to anyway. So whenever I've played on console, I find that more people in a game like Battlefield use their headsets, whereas on PC, not surprisingly, not that many people actually use voice over IP, but it's probably because everyone is playing with their own groups of friends and they're using something like Discord or TeamSpeak, so they don't really need to use the in-game squad voice comms. Now, Slot Tiger Alley _20 there in the chat says, Jack, do you know the one-shot kill sword Easter egg? Now, if you keep up with all the Easter egg news, you've probably already seen this on other people's channels because loads of people have already covered it. But basically on this map, over by the sea point, if you run into the out of bounds area by this tree, there's actually a sword in a dirt pile. I think it's a Dark Souls reference. And you can go and pick that sword up like you would like a battle pickup or something, right? And you pick it up and you equip it, and it's a one-hit kill cavalry sword that you can run around with. Now, some people are going to be like, damn, surely that's really overpowered. Well, not really, because you can only get it once. You have to run out of bounds and run all the way back to the battle to fight with it. And once you die with it, you lose it. It's not like you can respawn with it. And I'm not even sure that it respawns itself. It might respawn after a certain amount of time. I'm not sure, to be honest. I haven't really looked into it. But there is a little cavalry sword Dark Souls Easter egg on this map. Just FYI. We've got some more gems in the chat here. What am I doing here on a beautiful Sunday morning playing BF1? And then he says, I need to get myself some pussy. Rutty Rut though, he says, hey, dude, I just climbed a mountain a scant few hours ago. So Rutty, he's woke up this morning, he's gone and climbed the bloody mountain, and he's back home testing the new maps on CTE. That's how much of a lad he is. Kill Putin's got some feedback for the map. This map is a clusterfuck. It's absolute AIDS. If you have any feedback for these maps, you can go on the Battlefield 1 live subreddit, where the designers of each of these levels have actually made like a thread, and you can go on there and post your feedback, what you think about the maps. Do you think one side is favoured over the other? Do you have any suggestions for maybe parts of the map that need more cover, or changing the positions of capture points, anything really? So I've linked a couple of those down in the description below if you've played it, of course, and want to go check them out and just give a bit of feedback, because the developers are in there. And it's, you know, if you've got some really good ideas for all of these maps, then that's the place to share those ideas. You've actually got a chance of the lead developers seeing them. Boom in the chat there, proving once again how much of a lad he is. Bring some slut home Saturday night, bang her and kick her out Sunday morning, play Battlefield. That's how I do it. So obviously, Boom's had quite a good Saturday night there. Was she hot, said Canadian asshole. But you can't get a slut. Slut equals hot. She was okay, Boom says. Not model hot. It's not. We're not talking Victoria's Secret here, guys. Come on. He's out on the lash on a Saturday night. A bit chubby, but a good lay. There you go. That's Boom's Saturday evening. He's transitioned into Sunday. He's jumped on the new BF1 map. And then Punch Drunk Monk comes in with, you have AIDS. You couldn't write this, could you? Desperate, I guess. Nah, Boom's not desperate. He ain't that kind of guy. But gamers are supposed to be lonely virgins living in their mother's basement. Canadian asshole. And then Rutty Rut, you know, I don't know whether he's fighting something here. I'm not lonely, but is he though? Is he in denial? Is he really lonely? I'd love to find out more about these guys and find out exactly what makes them tick. I'm going to be the future Prime Minister of the Faroe Islands. I think he means Faroe Islands. But we get what he's saying. He wants to get into politics. Olar questions this. WTF? Why do you want to go be the future Prime Minister of the Faroe Islands? It's a fair question, isn't it? Not many people really say that. Rutty Rut comes back with, no, it's true. Canadian asshole. Oh, wait. Isn't that part of Ireland? Are you blind? Rutty Rut says. And I'm going to be Batman. Kill Putin there. When Bruce Wayne dies, Kill Putin's going to take over. Makes no fucking sense. Oh man, honestly, when I was playing this and reading it, I could barely play. I was just laughing so much, just reading the chat. It was just brilliant. 10 out of 10 entertainment. It gets better, guys. It gets even better. Canadian asshole. I love eating assy. Wait, I love eating ass. So now we're into sexual preferences, right? Canadian asshole is sharing everything. Rutty questions this. You eat boys' ass at school? Who doesn't? Says Fenemo. The best part is the pudding. Rutty Rut comes in with, are you a fucking fag? Why do they type this stuff? I don't understand. It's a game of Battlefield. The best part of eating ass is eating the pudding. What does that mean? What does that mean, Canadian asshole? Chocolate pudding. I see where he's going now. That's what he meant by the pudding. He likes to eat the chocolate pudding. Whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat. Each into their own. I ain't gonna judge. You eat shit, says Rutty Rut. It's not shit. Oh man. It's chocolate pudding. In his head, it's chocolate pudding. That's what it is. That's what makes him happy. Rutty Rut, why do you eat shit? What the fuck is wrong with you? That's how you eat ass, fag. Are these people real? I don't know. Are these people real? I think they're real, guys. This is just mad. You have to eat the chocolate pudding. You eat men's ass. What the fuck? Too much information. No, men and women. So Canadian asshole. He doesn't pick sides. Sometimes. Two asses at once. You double dip. All the ass. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. A tight and perky man's ass and a round and soft woman's ass. He's really thought about this, hasn't he? He's getting into the detail here. You can't get laid though. You're 12. Rutty Rut coming in with the big burn there. Is Canadian asshole going to retaliate to that? He ain't just going to take that. Dodo, nice try. I'm 12 and a half. Boom. And you're a retard. There it is. He's on it, man. You can't get one over on the Canadian asshole. He will always come back. He will always come back and bite you in the ass. Quite literally. I'm autistic, not a retard. Oh, man. Right. Well, there you go. I know this was a bit of a random commentary, but that chat just cracked me up too much. I had to share it with you guys. I just had to. And there's some new gameplay on the new map with with one of the new weapons. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, a thumbs down. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.